We are excited to offer probate services in Nichols Hills, Oklahoma. When it comes to probating a loved one's estate, it's very important to find the right probate attorney to ensure that the administration is carried out in the most efficient and effective manner. You don't want to waste time and you don't want to waste money. If you're an heir, you're most likely have not had to experience the pain of the probate process. Probate law is the process of administering a deceased person's estate. Your loved one's estate is unique and it involves the distribution of assets to the rightful heirs or beneficiaries. This process is necessary to ensure that the deceased person's wishes are carried out and that their assets are distributed according to their wishes. Probate law is a complex and often lengthy process. It can be helpful to have the assistance of an experienced Nichols Hills attorney who's familiar with the intricacies of probate law. The attorney will be able to provide advice on the best course of action and help ensure that the assets are handled in a manner that is consistent with the wishes of your loved one. Most probate attorneys will provide a free initial consultation to just go over the information. A lot of it depends on whether there is a will, a trust, or whether they did nothing at all, no planning. Probate is a legal process of selling a deceased person's estate and distributing their assets to their heirs and beneficiaries. It can be a lengthy and a complex process depending on the size of the estate and really the number of beneficiaries. The executor of the estate is responsible for gathering all of the deceased person's assets, including real estate, investments, bank accounts, and personal property, that painting up on the wall. They must also pay any outstanding debt such as credit card balances, medical bills, mortgages, just debt in general. In addition, they must identify and locate all of the beneficiaries of the estate and distribute the assets according to the deceased person's wishes or according to your state's laws of intestate succession. This can be a complicated process and it requires the executor to locate and identify all of the assets, determine the value of those assets, get them appraised, pay outstanding debts, and then, and only then, divide the remaining assets between the beneficiaries that they have found. The average time it takes to complete a probate case is usually 4 to 7 months. And it's important to know that the executor is responsible for ensuring that the wishes of the deceased are carried out. That's the goal. The biggest issue during a probate is the family fighting over assets. And it's usually not about the money. I think that's because there's a finite amount of money usually in the estates. They all know whether there's $20,000, $50,000, or $150,000 or $1 million. The biggest fights, hands down, involve personal items. For example, who gets that painting on the wall? Or who gets that tchotchke that's been on the fireplace for years? That painting usually is a family heirloom and it can be a source of contention between the brothers and the sisters. It can be difficult to decide who should get the painting, especially if it has been in the family for generations and generations. But with the right team, the situation can actually be done with the least amount of fighting and suffering, believe me, between the family members. Everybody has to get along. However, despite everyone's best efforts, fighting over personal items is often the biggest issue with a probate. If the family fights, then you have to go to court, and that's expensive.
I know I've thrown a lot at you today, so that's why we've prepared our free guide on estate planning. I'll put a link to it in the description below and in the comment section below that so that you can download it and get started in the right direction. And to help you out even more, watch this video up here and this video up here. If you enjoyed this video, then guys, please smash that subscribe button and click on the like button. And also click on that little bell so you'll get notified every time we post a new video. Have a great day and an awesome week. And as always, thanks for watching.